What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back on Alma, Missouri. Let's get to it. Hello?
Honey?
What's up? You know when you have 700,000 liters of soybeans that you forget to haul? Ever had that happen?
I've had that once, yeah.
Okay. Well, thankfully, I was fast timing. And I went, I think I have something else I'm supposed to be doing first. So, yeah. We can figure it out later, Scoot. I'm down. I'm down to mess around for a few minutes. I don't want to I want reactions to be genuine on stream, so we can get the multiplayer working later. I'm cool with that. I'm down. Question is, will Scoot be awake by then? That's the real question, Jet. Oh, man. Alright, come on. Backing up doubles is so much fun. My grandpa would be ashamed of me right now. Although he cheated. He had a hitch on the front of his Alice WD. For putting wagons in buildings and stuff. That definitely helped quite a bit back in the day. Shocking to it. You never know, Sean. Yeah, it's true. You have late games. First off, both should be awake. Okay, Scoot, that's fine, man. All good. So, Jeff, the embargo that I was sent is for tomorrow. Okay, but I have seen other videos go out there, but they're from like really big creators. The one that I saw, I watched part of it last night. So I only watched a couple minutes of it, but like I don't know. The thing that they sent me was for tomorrow afternoon, but I don't know. We're gonna be playing it tomorrow at 5 o'clock, come hell or high water. So that's what's gonna be happening. I actually recorded a little video for YouTube as well. I'm gonna set that as a premiere tomorrow for like 5 o'clock as well. For the main channel. I haven't uploaded a video to the main channel in like ever. So that's kind of crazy, you know? Just saying. Kind of crazy. But that's what's going to happen tomorrow. By the way, while I was fast timing on here a few minutes ago, before stream, or a little while ago, there might have been something that came up on sale that was just, I had to buy it. I had to buy it. It was really cheap. It was like 58% off or something. So we have a walkabout. I don't think that's the right logo on that, is it? I feel like the one in here is yeah, red, white, and blue. This did this to us on what's it called too? Judith Plains. It's red, white, and blue in here.
To be, repainted.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Hold on, I need a trader.
Is the kangaroo's like the tip of its ears are white?
Kangaroo song. God, nobody's gonna get that reference. I don't have this tractor will work. It's close to the shop. Feeding the water buffalo. Kangaroo. So anyway, so Jeff tomorrow 5 p.m. Central. It's on like Donkey Kong as far as I'm concerned. Let's go. Scoot got it. Oh man, I haven't seen that movie or thought about that movie in so long. And for some reason that's just, you know, popped in the old noggin. Okay. So anyway, so yesterday, y'all know we bought those fields. They're planted in peas. So I guess I didn't realize, but peas like don't use nitrogen, don't require any nitrogen. So I tried to spray them. They didn't take any. I also did lime those fields, which took hours last night. Can't forget Scuba Steve. That's right. I just, the newspaper on like the, you know, yeah, the use of newspaper in that movie was so funny. God, I haven't seen that movie in so long. So anyway, while last night I logged out to do other things, and I came back in here, and so our fields up here are planted in peas, right? Which is great. That's great. That's a lot of money, probably. The field 36 is also planted in peas. So we got one more fast time on them, and I'll be ready. So I don't know if we'll get a contract for 36. But we're gonna be harvesting peas for like all stream tonight, so yay! I mean, it should be some money. Honestly, it should be okay. So I know I bought a mother bin, but if we're gonna assemble that giant north field, I feel like we're gonna need. Oh, you know what, Trent? That kind of worked. It's more red, white, and blue than it was before, but it's not.
Is it like, why is the kangaroo dark?
This one looks fine. It's in the shade on this side. This one looks good. The other one looks terrible.
The other one's in the daylight.
Yeah, I know it is in the daylight and it's dark. It's got those special glasses, you know. No, I don't know what the heck's going on there. But that explains it for Judith Plains, because yeah, I never really paint equipment. So apparently if you don't paint it, the kangaroo fades away. I was today years old, chat, when I learned that. So that's good. But anyway, yeah, if we're gonna assemble that giant field up north, I feel like a mother bin is gonna be a handy thing to have. Especially because I'm looking at a couple things to do things kind of different, kind of weird, and kind of crazy. So we'll see. But a mother bin might be a necessary part of the puzzle. God Razor breaking it could be. The God Rays. The God Rays. Trent, did you watch the totally live stream? Transmuted. They did a stream about the DLC yesterday, and it was totally live. I don't know if anybody chat if you guys watched it. I watched it last night, and it's a couple of interesting things. I feel like I'm actually excited for the big hook lift truck. I think that's going to be cool to mess with. The Unibogs, I don't know. They don't really do it for me. I don't really care too much about them. Tractor's cool though. I do like the tractor. Mostly just because it's old, you know. I'm a fan of older equipment. So anytime we get to mess with some older equipment, I'm all about it. Just saying. But yeah, you betcha. And by the way, going back to Jeff's comment, I appreciate you saying that you'd rather see first looks here. That's awful nice of you, Jeff. That is awful nice of you. And I appreciate it. For sure. So yeah. You betcha. Harry, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Does the tractor turn around? I don't know if all of them did, Tomcat, but I did see one of them. Yeah, you could put like a front loader on the back, which was kind of interesting. So I don't know what else you can do with it besides a front loader, but yeah, you could put a front loader on the back. It was kind of neat, actually. It's kind of neat. All right, so chat, when we have grain to feed the chickens, we can use this to feed the chickens too. We can fill it with an auger wagon and you know, feed the chickens when we have grain again. We don't have grain currently. But that's okay. And then actually they did something kind of cool, I feel like, too. New pallet mover. They did something kind of cool. I don't know if we have a tractor that's similar that I can show this on. Well, it'd be similar to like a almost like this, right? Because they're not articulated. They have steering. But they have like a little shelf on the back here. I don't know if the cloth would be better. Yeah, kind of. You know how there's like, imagine there's no fuel tank here and there's like a little shelf on those new the new tractors that we're getting. They actually put an attach point up here. And the reason they did that was so that modders could make attachments. So maybe like a sprayer tank, or I don't know what else you would put up there, but modders will be able to have the ability, and it's built in to have an attach point. I thought that was kind of cool, actually.
For what?
For the new tractors coming out, the Mercedes tractors. There's like an attach point on top of the rear axle, because those tractors were, back in the day, people would make attachments for those tractors, like sprayer tanks and stuff. And so they actually made it mod friendly. So
there's one like that in the mod hub.
Yeah, the back of the tractors and the Unimog. You'll be able to make like a bed for that too. Modders will, which is pretty neat. It's like the back of the saddle track. Yeah. Yep. It's already possible. Well, it's nice that they're making their tractors compatible with ModSun. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I like that. Yeah. Someone should make a hobby horse. Uh-oh. What do we have happen here? This shouldn't be happening. Adam is going, what's up with you? Why did this have a head-on collision? Okay, that's different, because I didn't think that should happen with the whole, like, secondary course thing, or not secondary, two-way. Apparently it did. I guess we need more two-way course here. See, that one's working. Like, the semi-truck's staying back far enough. All right. Just add some more. Should be enough. Anyway, let's go back for our tipper, and I guess I can run some soybeans with it. Never enough soybeans after all, chat. Harvested all those beans the other day there, and yesterday. Well, it's time to send them to market. Gotta send them down I would say the road, but it's not really the road. It's more so the train tracks. So, time to get rid of them. For sure. It really is nice, by the way. It's fun at the same time, but like, it's kind of nice right now, chat, that we don't have any feed for the chickens. I don't have to handle any pallets when I fast time. It's kind of nice. I'm just saying. We'll get back to growing feed for chickens eventually, but for right now, we're gonna have skinny chickens, okay? Lean chicken meat only. It's already kind of lean, but you know what I mean. Super skinny. You know that Skinny Cow brand? We have skinny chicken, okay? I guess Skinny Cow's still a thing. I don't know. Not sure. They used to have these delicious, they were probably not good for you, but they had these delicious, like, ice cream cookie sandwich things that were Skinny Cow branded at Sam's Club. Man, they were fantastic. They probably were horrible for you, but they were really good. So, you betcha. You betcha. And it does sound, by the way, going back to the firefighting game for tomorrow, chat. We were going to have 3 of us in multiplayer tomorrow night, I believe. It's going to happen, y'all. So that should be fun to try out the multiplayer and all that good stuff. So you betcha. Low cholesterol, lean chicken. Well, we're feeding them cholesterol. That's all we do feed them. It's just cholesterol. Yeah. I don't know where you get that from, but we're feeding it to them, you know, or something. Oh, but else, what's going on? Too bad we can't just like open the door and let them out. You know, they could go eat bugs. It'd be pretty great. Just saying.
Oh, John, what do you think about Mickey going home?
What do I think about Mickey going home off Big Brother? I was kind of indifferent about who went home last night, honestly. I'm kind of glad it wasn't Vince, in a way, but I also really rather it have been... why can't I get a thing here? Wants to dump out the back of the trailer, and I don't want it to, but anyway. I really... Yeah. I really wish it would have been Ashley that went home. Because she's Rachel's minion. And, yeah, I just wish it would have been Ashley. But it is what it is. Good evening, Farmflex. What's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? Alright, so there's only 300,000 here still, chat. Only. Well.
Interesting mob.
What's that?
It's a wide bottom trailer, just kind of like what we have.
Yep.
But it's, I'd say, a little bit shorter. It's a triple axle with a lift.
Okay.
Just shorter.
Interesting. Happy to be. Did the Eagles end up winning last night? I wasn't able to watch it.
Yeah. I think it was like 2024.
Okay. By the time I cooked myself dinner and we watched Big Brother and we started watching part of another show and I got back out here and I'm pretty sure the game was over. So
yeah, finally got over like closer to midnight, I think.
Gotcha.
They had like a weather delay because of the lightning.
Oh dang. 20 to 20. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not.
Cowgirls could have won.
I'm not surprised the Cowboys lost.
But Dak kept on throwing it to the Lamb, and Lamb kept.
Yeah, I heard CD Lamb couldn't catch a ball. I did hear that today.
He couldn't catch it for his life.
The funny thing was, I saw a video from Tim the Tap Man, a TikTok of his he made last night. Well, that is a good looking trailer. 4 axles on that trailer?
It's a
3 or 4.
Three are on the ground all at once. Then you have a lift.
That's cool. Well, I saw a video Tim the Tap Man posted after the first drive by the Cowboys last night, and he goes, "After seeing that first drive, boys, we got this. We're gonna win."
Well, they were doing all right because it was like they scored one, Eagles scored one.
Yeah.
And it went like back and forth.
I just think it's funny, you know, like that's funny. Like,
then after like the weather break, that weather break kind of helped them.
Sure. Oh, it's extra time to regroup and come up with, you know, different play. I mean, they're not coming up with plays, but dive through the playbook and, you know, get a strategy and get abreast.
Yeah, where they kind of screwed up was kept on throwing it to Lamb.
Yeah.
I mean, Dak seemed like he was throwing pretty good. Just when you target the same guy.
Yep. And he can't catch the ball. That's a problem.
Yeah, who can't catch a ball? You're gonna.
Yep. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What is poppin'? Yeah, no, I said,
they were just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, just wasn't able to watch it last night. Hopefully I'll be able to. Well, I mean, I'll have tonight's game on while I'm streaming, obviously, but I guess. I mean, why not, right? Is this? Oh, my I button hits twice when I hit it sometimes. It's like, why is this not unloading?
That's what my enter button does sometimes.
I really need to replace this keyboard. I was thinking about ripping stuff apart last night, but then I got distracted in the house or tied up in there, so.
For the secret project?
No, I was watching TV with Dad. There's no secrets there. I do have secrets. I mean, you know some, but.
I know of one, but.
Oh, there's always secrets, you know? Secrets are good sometimes. I just hope tomorrow I have a really big secret to keep, you know? Obviously, Chad, I'm aware it's not going to happen, but because I don't live in California, you know? How convenient is that? The train was like 300 meters away. No way. Look, here it comes. That was too convenient.
Or if you call it and it's reversing to you.
Yeah.
You can get in it even when it's not at where you're standing.
Yeah, it has to go yonder and then come back, but
like
back.
If you go run after it, you can still hop in it.
I think I can. Okay, I think I could tab to it if I wanted to as well. Mercedes pack comes out on Tuesday. The early access people got it. I know. I guess today or something. I don't know. I'm not cool enough to be one of those people.
I think I'll be able to actually play on that when it releases.
Did you watch their little stream yesterday, Trent?
No, I was working.
Well, it totally wasn't live. It was an edited video, first off. Just for the record, in my opinion.
Oh, it sounds like I didn't miss much. Okay, next.
The funny part was they're showing off the hook lift truck, which they didn't show off the big one. They only showed off like the little one. And they're showing off this hook lift thing, and they have the arm back to a container, and they're gonna grapple onto it because there's actually a little jaw on the end of it, which is kind of cool, right?
Like they do IRL, yeah.
And they're like, wow, look at this. This is really cool. They had their cameras of like their webcams blocking the hook on the hook lift thing when they were trying to show it off. I was watching it and laughing at it. Like nobody noticed that. And the stream looked edited. It really did. There was some clear like edit points. So it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Oh, yeah.
I did see like their little short that they did or whatever.
Okay.
That didn't look too bad of the twin axle.
Yeah, that I'm excited for that truck, honestly. Fireflex, if you're not a fan of early access, just heads up the firefighting game tomorrow, which I don't know if you care about that game, but I will be playing it in early access tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon for me. So. Or after like 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. They were nice enough to send it over, and my embargo lifts tomorrow at 5:01, so we'll be playing it at 5:01 tomorrow. Yeah.
Speaking of football, you gonna watch 20th anniversary of Sunday Night Football?
I don't know, is that Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sometimes you're at the farm like pretty late.
You're good. It's a really fun sim game, honestly, the firefighting. It's a good time, so. But I'm not here to sell it to anybody. I'm just here to, they sent it to me, and so I'm gonna play it. I was gonna buy it anyway and play it, so. That's all there is to it, I was looking forward to it for a while, and there's a marketing company that has my email. We'll just put it that way. And shout out to Dave. That's all I have to say. So yeah, same guy got me construction sim and stuff back in the day. So big fan of Dave. There's some other games on the list that he wants me to like, if I'm interested in, but I don't think I am. Yeah, there's a couple games that I think I'm good. But the firefighting one, looking forward to it. We're playing it tomorrow, so everybody get ready for that. Should be a good time. Hopefully. Oh, and Trent, I was planting all these fields last night, you know?
Yep.
Planting corn everywhere. I totally forgot about field 11. I forgot to plant field 11. It's a little tiny one, and yeah, totally forgot about it, so. You just started playing Minecraft, you forgot you bought it last year? Wow, we do have lime and weeds turned on, absolutely. We're playing with precision farming as well, which adds a whole nother level to the game. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I like it. For me, it's good, but oh, there we go. Train trek by yourself. Let's go. $372,000 for that load of soybeans, chat, and we've got like, you know, more than that left. So you betcha. You betcha. We're doing it. Wow, this guy stops way far back. I like that. I like that. We can take over and drive faster, though. We're waiting on the train, and we're waiting on just, you know, beans to be moved at this point, so. You betcha. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. But yeah, there's a couple things in the Mercedes pack that I'm actually, I'm looking forward to. That big hook lift truck, I think, is one, and probably the biggest tractor in there, too. Plugger, what's going on? How are you?
Kind of looking forward to like I guess the smaller hook lift.
Oh yeah, single front axle. See, you know me, I gotta go like extreme, you know.
Well, the double one doesn't seem too big.
True, but that's more my speed, you know. I mean, I'd prefer if it wasn't a cab over, but beggars can't be choosers, you know. Just saying. That's okay. All right, I'm sure Plugger's looking forward to that DLC too. I'm sure, right, Plugger? Oh man, I'm sure. Lining up for it. Midnight launch, midnight release, right? Eagle fan, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'?
I just have to do the tarring Monday.
Tarring, huh?
Yeah, I gotta tar the big guy called me and asked if I could do that Monday or Tuesday.
I got you.
Cause we're gonna basically finish Harbin Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Gotcha. Plugger, you may not be able to edit DLC content, but they're putting some attach points on the tractor that you'll be able to make a mod for. And have you seen the backup mirrors, Trent? Have you seen that? Or the backup cameras? They finally are putting that in, even though Big Roy has a TV in there, but they couldn't add it to Big Roy, but they're adding it to the Mercedes stuff. Kind of interesting. Like a functional backup cam. So, yeah.
About time.
Yeah, Fireblocks, I don't understand the truck on the field with the baler. I don't quite understand that. But maybe in some places in the world they do that. I don't know.
I feel like that's overseas,
like
a German or a British thing.
Yeah, not here for sure.
It's like that's just weird how well, I mean, like somebody's always they have PTOs, but
yeah,
not on the rear.
I guess they do it somewhere. I don't know. Any projects on the farm? Eagle fan, we did. I'm assuming you're talking about Farm Sim. Did purchase 18 and 19 up here, and they need a lot of work. So my plan is to harvest the crops the crop that is there, and then start the work on cleaning those fields up, getting rid of tree lines, like all that stuff. Yeah, I wanna clean all that up there and make some. Eventually, the fields are gonna be way bigger than they are, but for right now, I just want to make them like a nice field, and then we'll work on making them bigger later, if that makes sense. So yeah, Steven, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Turns around on 2 football fields and it gets outpulled by an Alice B. Wow. Okay. How about a John Deere H? That's my new obsession. For this week, that's the tractor I want. Actually, I wonder, did they update the auction site yet? Is our disc on there? They literally had a disc Trent for sale at that auction, and it's listed on the website as orange disc. They don't tell you the brand. They don't tell you how big it is. Orange disc. And it's like, guys.
Very descriptive.
Very, because Dad even said something, I guess, on the paperwork. There's like a description box of you describe what you're selling. And Dad goes, yeah, I don't know how much of a description you want. You don't seem to put much on your website. And I was like, Dad, you can't say that. You're being rude. Don't say that. But they don't. You know, like that John Deere B, it's listed as, or John Deere H, sorry. It's John Deere H, needs work. That's all the description you get. Not, does it run? Oh, needs work. So I don't know if it needs work. Does it need a carburetor? Does it need a head gasket? Does it need tires? Definitely needs tires. But like,
I was gonna say that one picture, you can definitely tell that front right has a
yeah. You have an orange disc for sledding. Not that kind of disc. Tomcat. They have a single gang 3-point hitch disc over there. I don't know if that's for making like ditches or closing up ruts or something. I don't understand the point of that.
Just a single disc?
Just like a single disc gang. So it's like, you know, 6 or 8 disc. So like one gang of your disc, right?
Yeah, but I had an angle.
Yeah, at an angle, and it's on 3-point hitch. So I don't know if that's for like closing ruts, maybe.
Maybe, but you're also just creating a rut.
Exactly. Yeah, so I don't really know what that's for.
That's counterproductive.
They had all kinds of weird stuff. That place, I don't know where they get, and a lot of it is just like pure junk. It's like there'll be a pressure washer there from like the mid 90s, and you know the engine's blown up, and you know the pump's blown up. So it's like, why is this even here? Game. What game? Farm Sim? Firefighting Simulator Ignite? Starting early access streaming tomorrow? What? Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to What's Poppin'. I don't know, man. Oh no, I'm talking about in real life. There was a disc that I saw. So we have, or had, a disc at our farm. You know, a tillage tool, right? Like a disc, like disc harrow, like not like that. Not like that. It was kind of like this, but bigger. Well, it wasn't like that, actually. We don't have one in the game that looks anything like the one we had. Any hoozles, we had a disc at our farm, and Dad and I took it to an auction site the other day to get rid of it. We don't use it. We don't want it. It's been taking up space in our shed for forever, and honestly, we haven't used the thing in, I don't know, it's been a couple years since we've used it. So what's the point of having it just take up room in our shed anymore, you know? So time to let it go. You were farming a little, packing for a cabin. Nice. Not much going on besides packing to go to a cabin, eh? That sounds like fun for some people. Oh, Chad, it rained here again today. I don't even think the pavement got wet. I heard a couple drops on the roof, and I was like, is there a bird flying over, or is it rain? And
it tried to sprinkle today. Yeah. There is a couple. My windshield was covered with rain, or like a sprinkle, but...
Yeah, Pops said yesterday the farm, he didn't even look in the rain gauge. He could tell it rained on the gravel road, but when he got like up to the farm, he's like, yeah, I didn't even check the rain gauge because there was nothing. It's like, all right, it's fun.
Yep.
Fun. But guys are picking corn here. Dad said he saw trucks and stuff running yesterday, so it's go time. Most of the guys around here anyway.
The big guy that I shared a link to for that auction?
Yeah.
Oh, I got news on that for after stream, but
oh, did you get what you want?
Not what I want, but the reason for it.
I gotcha.
But like the 2 combines that weren't on there.
Yeah.
And all their harvest equipment anyway. Apparently they're shucking corn like right now.
Nice. Well, Dad said he saw a YouTube short from Ivers the other day, and they were harvesting corn at 22% already. So it's go time, especially for somebody like that has so many acres. They have to. You don't really have time for it to wait for it to all dry, you know.
I think they started cutting.
They started the day after
last week.
Labor Day, last Tuesday.
Yeah,
yeah.
Cause I saw that on like YouTube Shorts, Instagram from them. Yep. Even was running the combine this year.
Well, you know, they got a second corn head. And so at some points during the year, they're going to be running 2 on corn.
I was going to say, I thought that was like for when the bean combine is kind of...
Well, if the beans aren't ready, you might as well switch a combine over, right? Go do some corn. I think they got the second grain cart.
Yeah, it's going to get put on the Magnum.
Bean crew, yeah.
Or on, what is his name, Chase?
I don't know. You know, their one guy quit.
Yeah, because he was going to be a lineman now, I think he said.
Oh, is that what he was going to do?
I think so.
I didn't hear that. I don't really watch them. Dad watches them and then tells me everything that happens, so I kind of quit watching them. Just because it's like, all right, thanks, Pops. I don't need to watch the entire video now, or at all, so. Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, that's the train load. We need one more train chat, and then we will be done selling. For this round anyway, so. Howdy, what's going on? How about them cowgirls? I didn't watch it, so I don't know. I did see the little spit incident. Oh, I did see that. That was disgusting. Hopefully he gets fined. I haven't heard, but that's ridiculous. Don't do that. Do I have FS22? Yeah. I sure do. I played, what's that say? 5,644.1 hours of it. Harry, you got an achievement. But yeah, I've played a little bit of 22 in my day. Absolutely. I started with Farm Sim 13. Played them all, thousands of hours in each one ever since. You hear that Dak spit first? Well, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, but he also spit at the ground. That's different from when...
on a player.
Yeah, spitting on the ground is different from the person spitting at you.
Yeah, that's way different. So I do play multiplayer. I'm on a server right now, but I don't let people in right from Twitch. But if you're interested, come hang out in our TeamSpeak and just get to know us, or hang out in Twitch a lot more, and get to know us.
Yeah, they even showed like the camera
Back
view of
first.
him, like his head like pointed at the ground. You can see the speck pointing at the ground, and then the eagle guy walks over, and then
yeah, that was risky showing the icon. Oh, I did show the icon. I don't think that matters. That's a publicly available image. I don't think that matters. I've played for 2.5 hours. I can tell you that much.
yep.
Besides, again, I have not actually like legally signed anything or agreed to anything, so I'm not technically under a contract or anything. The way that I'm looking at it is I'm trying to, you know, I'd obviously not play the game before I'm supposed to, because I want to have a relationship with this marketing company for the future, because you never know. You know, if they say, hey, don't release anything until this time of date, okay, because I'm not gonna, you know, burn the hand that feeds me, right? Well, no. 30 Max, what's going on? How are you? You're excited for it? So I'll be playing it live tomorrow at like 5:01 Central. We're gonna start tomorrow with Farm Sim and then switch to Ignite right around 5. Because that's when my embargo lifts. I don't know for other people. I know there's other people posting videos and stuff, but that's when my embargo ends. So that's when I can play it. So that's when I'm gonna play it. So and we will be in multiplayer as well. So my boy Dave was ready. 5 p.m. Yeah. My boy Dave was nice enough to hook me up with a couple extra copies for a couple of the guys. So we'll be doing some MP tomorrow. Should be fun, honestly. Should be a good time. There's a couple little things we're gonna figure out hopefully tonight before tomorrow, but actual like running missions and stuff, we're gonna wait and do that like on stream. So it's, you know, genuine reactions. I've only run I think like 2 scenarios so far. No, 1 real scenario. That's all I've done. So outside of like the little training first one. So yeah. The trailer and the mod for the eggs I was using yesterday. You talking about this trailer? This Demco? Although actually a trailer, a nice looking flatbed trailer did come out in the mod hub today. That actually looks kind of nice. I didn't download it, but
Yeah, I didn't either, just because the axle configuration on it.
yeah. Are you safe to open the Discord without being scarred for life? Probably not. There's a Mama June and Rebecca Black thing in there right now, but it's funny, so there's definitely some Mama June in the Discord. I love they're in front of a Dollar General and AI picked that. I just absolutely love that. Anyway, what are you laughing about?
What NSF is calling Carson now?
Oh boy.
Karki?
Karki? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he would rage.
That car just resubscribed for 10 months.
Backcar, thanks for the 10-month resub. How's it going? You were gonna ask who posted, but you already know. Yeah, it was definitely Tomcat. Okay, we're waiting on ads to talk about that trailer, chat. We are gonna talk about it. I'm not ignoring that. We will definitely talk about it. It's funny that a lot of people think that trailer's a mod, but it's not a mod. Not a mod. Yeah, so that is the Demco trailer from the base game. It's this trailer right here. So to make it auto load, we are using the universal auto load mod. And the cool thing about that mod is it does like every, see the blue box? It's on like every trailer. So, universal auto load is the mod that makes them load, but the actual trailer is just base game. Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh.
There's no magic there, you know. So, but like a lot of people think it's a mod, but no, it's base game. So yeah. Discord.
I might get to see P18's aft sometime today.
Gotcha. Yeah, just one. Yeah, just the universal auto load mod. You betcha. And like I said, there is a trailer that came out the mod hub today. It's a flatbed. Not like a step deck or a lowboy, but a flatbed. I haven't tried it yet, but it looked decent. All right, so chat, that is done. We're sitting back at $2 million. How about that? That's wild, huh? And we are out of stuff to sell. We don't have, well, we are taking care of our animals. I don't think we need to move. Our buffalo mozzarella is only half full, so we're good there. We do still have way too much buffalo milk. And this is turned up to 300% with the production control mod. So I might have to get a secondary. And especially if we put our water buffalo back here on the main farm. Currently, we don't have any animals at the, well, any cows or buffalo at the main farm anyway. So we might have to do something with that. But for right now, it's fine. There actually is another combine on sale too. I could buy that. That would match what we already have. But at this point, I think I'm looking for a bigger combine, not another combine. Just my thought. I don't know. But we're going to fast time here, and our green beans, no, our peas should be ready. Actually, if we play our cards right, field 30 is planted in soybeans, by the way. That could be an awesome contract there, too. Along with 36. We could hit some bangers. We could definitely hit some bangers. Who's the chick next to Mama June? That's Rebecca Black. You know, the Friday. You know that person. Nate, you might be too young for that, honestly. Gonna get down on Friday. So, yeah. We have 3 of those combines. The S7s.
Man, nice.
It's not actually her, though. I think it's an AI of her, right? That's who it's supposed to be anyway, Nate. Let's put it that way, man.
I still don't like how rigid this rogator is.
Just started raining, yeah.
What's
actually,
that?
In game.
What's rain?
Right. I do kind of want that contract, to be honest. So we're gonna hit this button a couple dozen times here. Gonna get down on Friday.
You just gotta click and hit X at the same time. It seems like it just speeds up the process.
Say it's her. You see that now? Oh, the new ones that got released. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have a modded combine. All right, let's go past the rain and then we'll stop. Because we can't harvest in the rain anyway, so. It's like the view out of Larson's shop the other yesterday when it was raining under their big door. Because it never stops raining apparently in Minnesota this year, so.
I feel like harvest time is gonna be super wet.
Oh, they're gonna. It's a good thing they have tracks on everything. It has potential to be very bad for them this year. All right, there's that. Sale barn, nothing that I need. Contract land. Oh, it did pop. $84,000, chat. I think we're gonna take it, and we're gonna borrow the equipment so we have more tippers. Cause
that's what I did for my red meat contract.
Yeah.
Got the 2 cents that way
Oh,
for it.
dude, Red Beat contract, we had like 4 or 5 contracts going just for tippers. It was outrageous.
Somehow was able to kind of. I really didn't have to stop once I added that little.
We also
diversion.
we also had 2 harvesters running.
Yeah, that helped you.
It was great, but God, it killed because we had so many red beats moving at the same time, you know.
I got to keep 440,000.
440. We filled our train building over 500.
Yeah, I was hoping I was gonna keep like 500 like you guys did, but I guess the FERT rate or something wasn't.
Oh yeah, and you could have had tram lines. I don't think we did.
Yeah, I had tram lines.
Okay, yeah, that'll change everything. They're in the mod hub side, so that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set these up for running emptying combines because of course I can't use auger wagons for this anyway. And no, I'm not gonna sell them right now. I'm gonna take them to the train facility to store them so that I can finish the contract. Now I'm hoping, and it should be right. Peas. Oh, this is a terrible time to sell peas. No.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad. It's like bad, but it's not that bad. It's bad. But I can only store 500,000 liters of peas. So when I go up here to harvest these, I'm going to have to sell them right out of the field. That's all there is to it. So.
John, looks like there's going to be a small update coming up for Alma.
Oh, is there?
He says he fixed the collision of the wooden bridge near the biogas plant. He reworked the navigation mesh for the cow barn. So it should fix where the cows walk outside of the fence.
Yep.
Which will be nice.
Yep. It is kind of funny, actually.
He says no new save game is required.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness, because that's the worst part. All right, chat, what do we think? Chaos 3 combines or 2?
Hopefully that also fixes like the chickens, because the chicken thing that we both have.
Yeah.
I noticed like they're kind of like half in, half out.
Well, that's
on the one side.
His problem.
Yeah. But
it's like
I kind of overlooked that because kind of nice, and I don't have to worry about chickens.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just a print machine.
You replaced your barns because they kept walking outside the fences. Well, it sounds like he's fixing it, so. Guess you should have waited, yeah. Waller, what's up? Jeff, I actually like your idea, but I think I'm going to jump in the third combine myself. And then wherever they're going to start, I'll just go to like the other side of the field once I get everything working. And then I'll probably use 3 combines up north because I've got a lot to harvest up north too. So
there is a 7 in the mod of it. It's the wheeled version.
That's what, yeah, we were just talking about it. Got an E.
The guy does some nice stuff. I just wish he would have added the pipe length option.
And then big headers.
Oh, because because you only have the only 2 engine options you have is 800 or 900.
Okay.
And your rear axle width. And your wheel setup, and that's about it. Which is just different sizes of front tires.
Gotcha.
But you can't move the pipe back, so you can run a 45 head, a proper 45 foot head.
Gotcha. The side's open. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The side's open. That's pretty neat. I think I did see him in the mod hub, but I know I'm not in the market for a combine, and if I'm gonna get if I'm gonna get different combines on here, they're gonna be like you know, X9s or
The 11s.
yeah, they're gonna be something big, basically.
And like for me, I already
yeah.
have 2 AF11s. I don't need a
Smaller combine, yeah.
7.
Yeah. But that'll be our next step is something bigger. Maybe you go to like 2 big combines instead of 3. Like, I mean, these are still big combines, don't get me wrong. But you betcha. Up, 2, 1, hit it, Fergie.
Thanks, Fergie.
What's the warehouse for? Pallets. We did have it full of 1,000 pallets of eggs the other day. Currently it's empty. There's nothing in there right now. But we did have it. We did have it full of eggs. Turns out 1,000 pallets of eggs is kind of it's a healthy amount of eggs. Come to find out.
Whenever I get my 18 contract done, I'll be able to pay off my loan for the baler.
Nice.
Kind of splurged and got the straw harvest square baler.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Because
Now it goes faster, right?
I just keep my speed locked at 12.
I gotcha.
A little bit more controlled.
Yeah, true. True.
15.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. I may not get these headers back on these carts very well, parking them in the ditch like that, but it's okay. It's all good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, chat. We got these 2 guys going here, and then I'm gonna jump in this combine. I'm not done setting stuff up here. I'm probably gonna have to send those tippers out of the way. Yeah, tippers are all the way, but it's okay. It's to be expected. Everything is normal right now. You just gotta send stuff around and get out of the way. Honestly, the waypoint for the field just needs to be moved over a hair, and then it wouldn't be a problem at all. So, but they'll go for a little bit of a lap, and they'll come back. Probably have full combines by then, but that's okay. It's part of setting everything up. Big deal. And then I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. And I'm gonna snipe their course with this combine. All right, school bus.
Swipe.
Dude, a school bus just went up my street, like hauling, like they were on route to an emergency or something. They were flying. And then we're gonna look at this. So they are going to do outside rounds. Then they're gonna start harvesting on these shorter rows. So I'm gonna go down and just run some long rows by myself. Is what I'm gonna do. So I don't need their course. Basically, they're gonna do a bunch of the stuff for me, so I don't have to do it, chat. You're waiting for a Midwest header that's 60 feet. Jeepers. That sounds like a big header. There ain't nowhere around me you could run that. That's for darn sure.
I did see Macdon posted it was like last week or 2 when they were cutting up there.
Oh yeah?
They had the 61, basically a 60-foot Macdon.
Wow.
That we have in the Macdon pack.
Yeah.
They had that on a AF11.
That's awesome.
And they had that, they were comparing, I guess they had, I don't know what the combine, because in the combine and the head, comparing that against X9 with the 50.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, you can just see the massive 60
Oh, that's
footer
crazy, yeah.
compared to the 50, and then 50 looked like it was a 45 compared to the 60.
Yeah. Ice Legends, the mod that I'm using to send the workers around like this is called Auto Drive. So any of these tractors you see running around right now, there's one over here. This guy's hauling TMR to the cows. That one there, that tractor is set up to haul buffalo milk away from the cows to the dairy. This is all auto drive. It is a PC only mod and it is fantastic. I love me some auto drive. It's one of the best mods out there as far as I'm concerned. It's going to allow me right now. I'm the only person on this server. I'm going to be running 3 combines and wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess, yeah, 5 tippers, the tractors with tippers, and then I've got that one hauling TMR, and then there's actually another one sitting there hauling milk when there is milk. Of course, I'm out of milk right now. But 5 tippers just for the harvest, and then technically a 6 tipper hauling TMR to the cows to fill them back up. And I'm just going to pitter patter in a combine. That's all I'm going to do. So it's an awesome, awesome, awesome mod. Just for the record. Let's see. Auto drive's not in the mod hub, right? Not right now.
No.
I don't think it ever has been. So no. I want to set this up differently though. I'm gonna go ahead and switch myself to
I
90.
still haven't updated that.
So auto drive you can get from the GitHub, and then there's kind of 2 things in my opinion you need. One is the actual mod, and then there's another one called a config file or a route, depending on who you talk to. And basically what that is, see all these blue lines and green lines and brown lines and all the little markers everywhere? That is the route or the config file that is set up by a guy on YouTube called the Auto Drive Guy. Now, having said that, we have modified this one heavily. Another thing we can do with this, a whole bunch of these spots in here, these are parking spots for different things. Our combines will go and park in a shed automatically. They'll drop off. They'll even like park in a different spot depending on if it's just the combine, the header trailer, or a corn head. They'll go in different places. Our planters will go and back in a shed automatically. Some of our tractors will park. Tippers will back into sheds. Auger wagons. We can feed our animals with it. Kind of you name it, we can do it. Honestly, with auto drive, it's a great tool and a mod that I really enjoy tinkering with. So definitely would recommend checking out the Auto Drive Guy on YouTube. Exclamation point 80 in the chat. We'll get you linked over to him. It's awesome. But if you get the mod and you have any questions, feel free anytime I'm playing Farm Sim to come in here and ask away. Honestly, I'm here to answer questions. I don't know everything. I still learn stuff, but we're here to answer questions for sure. It's a great mod though. Mods. Yeah, so the mod itself, auto drive, you just download like any other mod. Now it is obviously on a third-party site, so you do have to download from a third party, which obviously you need to be careful when you do that. And then a config file you just download from the Auto Drive Guy's YouTube, and they're map specific. So whatever map you're playing on, go to his YouTube and like search it. And if he has one, it's usually in the very end of the video. There's a little thing you can hover over the screen and it'll pop up and say download. It's just a Google Drive link. And then you put that into your save game. So if you're playing in save game slot 5, you would put that auto drive config in save game slot 5 as well. Very easy to do though. Mickey, what's going on? How are you? It's a very, very easy thing to set up, honestly. It's really cool. And the amount of stuff that like one person can do on a server is unreal. Picking up straw and hauling it automatically, you run course play in the field to pick the straw up, and then you have it switched to auto drive to haul it to wherever. Super cool. Super, super cool. Or last night I did a bunch of lime spreading on here up in like 18 and 19. Our lime buy points down here in our homestead. So the lime spreader would spread lime till it got empty, then he would drive to the homestead and fill up. And then he'd go back to the field all automatically. I didn't have to touch it. It was great. It really allows you to automate a bunch of what you're doing. So one thing Farmson needs to watch is John's money spending. What are you talking about? I haven't even spent any money today. On stream. I did buy a auger or a mother bin off stream earlier, so it happens. Oh dang, Mickey. Lots of chill time, gotcha. Operation's a little bigger. It's okay. I mean, auto drive can be used at any level of farm, honestly. You know, at some point you need to haul grain from a homestead to a sell point. Even if it's just as simple as a tractor with a wagon, you can set that up on auto drive if you want. I enjoy auto drive because I'm able to do just so much more at one time. You know, auto drive and courseplay are great. I mean, I got 2 combines running out here on courseplay, and then I'm gonna tail along in a 3rd one and try to get this field done in a reasonable time, you know? 'Cause this field does take forever, and then we got 2 giant fields up north too, so I've definitely got stuff to do. But yeah, it's nice to be able to get so much done in at one time. There we go. Oh, auto drive, what are you doing? Stop. Auto drive, no. You should have brought your laptop. I got you, Mickey. Alright, so sometimes it gets a little silly, but when it's driving on the route going from point A to point B, though, it's locked in. It's great. Like, that's all automated over there. 2 combines, 2 tippers unloading them. That's all automatic right now. Oh, yeah, it's even unloading on the go. Which is what it should be doing, so. For some reason, this guy's not. I'm not sure why he's not, but he should be. But either way, it's rocking. Not to mention we're harvesting peas with a combine, so that's maybe a little extra thing we're doing here too. You know, we're not supposed to be harvesting peas with a combine, but YOLO. I've got 3 fields, 3 giant fields. This one's a contract, and I have 2 giant fields up north to do, so. Yeah. You're happy on how far Farm Sim has come? Yeah, I'm just, what I'm happy about, you know, they added the go-to AI worker in 22. And that system has pretty much always been garbage. So I'm happy that the auto drive guys didn't, like, whoever, like, makes auto drive. I'm glad they didn't stop making auto drive. Because I don't think I would enjoy this game nearly as much without auto drive. The website for auto drive is on the GitHub. Yeah, GitHub, you can get auto drive and courseplay there. Courseplay's in the mod hub too, though. But yeah, GitHub for auto drive. Honestly, if you just go to Google and type in auto drive Farm Sim 25, it should be like the first thing that pops up. Should be. Wow, I'm Philip. I'm at 60% already. Chat, I just emptied. Good lord. Something looks a little awkward over there, though. Yeah, he's gonna figure it out. Outside rounds, I always say this, but outside rounds, of course, play auto drive, they always suck. Thank you, Jeff. So there's the link for auto drive in the chat right there. I really should put that on a button. Just be able to push a button on. As much as we talk about it. I really should do that. But yeah, outside round sucks. Once we get past outside rounds, it'll be perfect. But so far, I haven't had to interfere with those combines. So the less we interfere, the better. We can just let them do their thing. I'm here for it. There should already be a folder. If you go into your documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 25, there should already be a mods folder in there. If you've downloaded any mods from the mod hub, that's where they're at. You just don't realize it. Yeah. Speed testing faster. Oh, dang, Mickey, that's awesome. Wow. Because these aren't yellow peas. These are like the canned peas you find in like the grocery store that your like mom made you eat when you were a kid and you hated every bite of them. Just me? Okay. There's different types of peas. There's yellow peas and green peas. There's different types. These are the green kind that are in the can that everybody hates. Well, I hate. Strongly dislike. All right. So once I get where my auger can be over open ground, things will get a lot faster too. But for right now, I kind of have to awkwardly wait for a tipper. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I can eat them too, Mickey. Green beans too. I hated those when I was younger. I love me some green beans now.
I was like, green beans are good.
Actually, carrots too. I hated carrots when I was younger.
Carrots, they gotta be a specific. Like,
I like carrots that are steamed to absolutely death.
No.
They gotta be like mushy. Oh man, I'm here for it. You betcha. And then, what's the other one I kind of like? I guess it's carrots was what I was thinking of, yeah. Still cannot stand, I haven't tried them in years, but like beets, like, ugh. They taste like dirt. Not a fan of beets at all. That was one we used to fight about when I was a kid. They used to make me eat beets, and oh my god, I hated every second of it. Wife wants some crunchy. Yeah, I can't do crunchy carrots. I can't do raw carrots. No, they gotta be cooked to death.
see, I'm the opposite. But we've already talked about this.
Yeah, we have. Don't want to clog up your C drive. What? What's wrong with just putting mods in your mod folder? I'm confused. I don't know what's wrong with that. You're not going to download like 100 gigs of mods, you're going to download like a couple at most. Most people have that on their C drive. You made a funny? I don't remember laughing. Man. Some people have smaller drives. Yeah, I guess, yeah. You're not going to download that many mods, right? Don't lie, you did chuckle. Ha. Do a 4 terabyte game drive. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, Bessie. I got full. I know I got over 90%. Oh man. I used to do that too with the 2 drives and my current gaming computer, everything's on the C drive. Everything. Yep, little update is coming for Alma. Thankfully it does not require a new save, so I'm happy about that. So hopefully we'll get it like next week sometime. Or whenever. Who knows? Now don't get me wrong, I do have other drives in this machine, but like all my games, everything's on the C drive. Everything's on there. Congrats. Always do it in case you have to format or reinstall. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this day and age, everything having the cloud, pretty much everything having like Steam Cloud for like saves, and if I have to re-download a game, I don't really mind that part. Maybe that's the fiber internet snob in me talking. I don't know.
Well, speaking of like internet, Project Kuiper, I guess, did internet speeds recently.
Oh yeah.
Which is basically Amazon's internet.
Nice.
Apparently,
nice.
they did a speed test and like the download is like a gig.
Oh wow.
But they haven't shown like the upload.
I got you.
But one of the that goes on NSF a lot. He was saying kind of seems to him like they did that just for their just to connect like all their Amazon facilities.
Yeah.
Or I should say their data centers.
Interesting.
Which I guess kind of makes sense. That way they have their own like in-house system.
Sure. Yeah. No, it makes sense. Chad, I can't get over 90% without turning my thresher off, so that's why I'm stopping early. I just want him to get close, then we'll hit the button and go.
Yeah, that was also like killing me whenever I got to 90% in the harvester. Like, oh, I got back up.
Yep.
I might have.
Did you have the big capacity or the realistic?
The Unreal.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause
yeah.
So like the Fenix, I had the triple axle trailer.
Yeah.
But no sides or low sides, I should say.
Okay.
And they were starting to haul, but from the other side of the field, they get like 50 feet, and that's the second it turned 90, instead of just continuing, brakes.
I'm thinking all my guys disappeared because I don't see any of them, but I don't know where they all went. Sometimes stuff disappears on the map and you can't see it anymore, and it's really awkward. Actually, wait, where are they all? Hello, there's one. Hopefully they're not in the homestead. They're not. There's two. Oh, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Where's the 5th guy? I don't know. 4. These 5 might not really be enough to keep up with. One's coming back to the field over there right now. Okay. They might not be enough to keep up with 3 combines rolling. The yield's pretty high on this stuff, so yeah. And as far as installing the stuff on different drives and stuff, it is all personal preference, you know. Somebody that I would say is like an advisor almost to me when it comes to computer stuff recommended that I put everything on one drive because it's faster, at least in that person's opinion, and I trust that person, so that's why I went with it this time. In the past, I always had like 2 drives, but this time I decided to go with the one. But it's all personal preference, whatever you want to do.
Kind of surprised this old Volvo payloader can lift 3 bales.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Whatever works for you, that's more power to you. More power to you. You betcha. I will say on my gaming computer, so I went for a long time, like years and because I'm not the most like tech savvy person in the world. Let me start with that. And I figured out how to clone hard drives a while back. And so I just kept like, oh, I'm building a new computer. I'll just clone my drive over. And I went, I don't even know how many years on the same install of Windows. And then I was having just all these weird problems in games. Just all kinds of stuff, like super leg spikes. That was an autosave. That's not a leg spike. But I was having all these leg spikes like in SnowRunner and just all kinds of different problems. So finally I was like, all right, I'm going to reinstall Windows. Everything else was the same. Just going to reinstall Windows. It fixed everything. So most likely I'm going to get on like a maintenance schedule of reinstalling Windows. Like if I start having any kind of issues, the first thing I'm doing is reinstalling Windows. It was hilarious, to be honest. So yeah. Yeah. It worked for a long time and then it didn't. So but again, I'm not like the most tech savvy person in the world. I fumbled my way through it, you know. But it was quite funny. Oh man. It was great. Not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody uses their computer differently, you know? So yeah. Should install once a year. You say no. I mean, yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I really like Courseplay as well, which Courseplay is in the mod hub, so that one's easy to get. So right now I'm using Courseplay to run these two combines. So Courseplay is a fieldwork mod, so they're gonna drive around this field and then they're gonna start working on lands back and forth in this field. That's a really nice mod too. So you betcha. Got a few years of experience. Gotcha. See, I know just enough to be dangerous. Like, I've built my own PCs for years now. So, like, building the adult Legos, I can put them together. And see, actually, the hardware part's not hard. It's the software that's annoying to me. You know, that's always been my holdup, is like the software side. The hardware is easy. Hardware is nothing. The software side, I hate it, to be honest. Knowing enough to be dangerous as I need, yeah. It's like my electrical skills. I know enough to be dangerous. I know more than that with electrical. I'm not afraid of doing some electrical. Pops and I pretty much wired our, well, at least the big shed at the farm. We pretty well did the whole thing over the years, so I ain't afraid of it. I respect it, not afraid of it. Just saying. You know, I'm the guy that's like gonna go climb the ladder to turn the breaker off, and Dad's like, we'll just do it live. No. That's not how we do this, Pops. Matt, you got rain coming? Good for you. What's that like? What is this magical rain you speak of, sir? Oh, I do? No, do I? Hang on, let me get back on my crime mine. I got my red. We had like 4 drops earlier. Maybe. I think it's gonna. Well, that actually is kind of. We might. Yeah. Porky Pig's in the chat. Hello. Let's see what our local Fox weather app says. Besides nothing. 68. It's only 68 outside. No wonder my AC is like barely even running. We have a 50% chance of rain for the evening. That's crazy. Yo, flip a coin, chat. And then after that, literally a 0% chance for the next 10 days or 9 days.
Yep. You'll still get rain, so.
Wow. Oh, it's gonna be hot again too, like mid 80s up or low 90s. Ooh. It's really gonna smoke the grass. It's already not looking good. Well, thank you, Matt, for the weather update. I have radar up there. I just didn't pay attention to it, I guess. Appreciate it. Hopefully it's not like thunderstorms, although I'll take any kind of, I'll take any kind of rain at this point.
Just like that 410 said I had a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Like, that was nothing, and then it kind of just blew up in Illinois, and that kind of just...
Nice. Hey, chat, we're full again. Let's see. What other tippers do we have? We have the one haul in TMR. He's done now. So he's going to get called up to the harvest. And I think that's all of our tippers that we own that can handle these. Besides our semi, but you guys know I don't really like semi in the field, so. Although maybe when we go up north, we might have to. Just because sprinklers or rain, you just have to pay for. Yeah, I live on city water. That stuff ain't cheap, bro. And I don't really care about my yard that much. The front yard, I could see water, and if we don't get rain today, we might have to start watering the front yard, because I like to have, for reasons that I'm not going to mention anymore, but I like to have a nice greenish yard going into fall and over the winter a little bit, you know? So we might have to start watering the front yard here soon. But like, hang on. I don't know. The grass doesn't look like super green and healthy. Look at that. You know, it's kind of like blah out there, especially like back on that hill. It's hard to see. I know on there. I know, but it just doesn't look great, you know? Just saying. Is it time for salt water? I don't know. I think he'd be closing his pool soon. Although I believe he lets his pool filter run all winter, so I guess he has to clean it once in a while over the winter. Because he doesn't, like, I know, like, you know, when I was growing up, you know, Casey next door, his family, they have a pool in their backyard. And, like, at the end of the season, they would just, all right, you know, you clean the lines out, you drain all the water out of the pump, put the cover on it, and forget about it till spring. Well, Mr. Wonderful over here, he, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure his pool pump runs all winter. And he, like, keeps his water moving all winter to try to keep it clean, I believe. Pretty sure. I want this to dump out the left side, but it doesn't like to dump to the side in here. It only wants to dump to the back. So that's not really how I want this wagon set for hauling TMR and the cows, because it'll cause problems. But it's okay for now, I guess.
Yeah, of course they have half price drying.
Oh yeah?
One of the local, like, premiers has a, oh, we have a half price drying from, this day, basically the 8th to the 10th, 4 a.m. to 4 p.m., 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
You know, we were talking about this yesterday too, but like, I don't know how the modern farmer can afford to dry corn this year with the little bit of money that there is in corn right now. I don't know how you could be like, all right,
to the elevator, you kind of have no choice.
Well, you can wait and just not harvest it. Let it feel dry, you know, which is risky too, because you never know, you're going to get a storm or whatever.
Well,
you know, knock it all down.
That's like high risk, high reward.
Yeah. Now, you know, somebody like my dad's cousin, he doesn't have a dryer. He does have a bin he puts his corn right into. So he will wait no matter what every year for it to dry down. You know, he has a fan. He can blow a little air on it, but just definitely does not have a dryer. So, but yeah, like, I know the big guys, of course, they're still going to dry corn because they have to, but you know, your medium-sized guy, I could see kind of waiting a couple extra days this year, because I just don't see it penciling out too much to be able to put too many dollars in propane out there. can't be the first one done if you don't start first. All right, Tony. Hi, Tony. How's it going? Oh, man. Is it a race to be the first one done? Because Dad's cousins never won that race. I'll tell you that right now. But that's okay. It's all good. He putts along. I mean, man's almost 90. I can't give him any grief, you know? And he's